Hey tube, it's Kyle of We're on Water, and we're ushering in the new year with a new series, specifically on this guy. Now, Bamboo Labs A1 Mini, or whatever it's called, is quite the impressive bed slinger, and looking at it, I feel like I have all the hardware and components necessary to make a DIY bed slinger perform just as good, if not better. Now, that might not be the case because I do know Bamboo Labs spends an insane amount of time of tuning their slicer profiles to their printer design, and that's awesome. I don't have the time for that, but I do have experience with my other printers, and I feel like that we can use that as an advantage and make this thing print better. So let's just talk about some of the things and changes that are going to happen to the Switchwire, which is no longer cotton candy. Okay, so for those of you who've been following my channel for a while, you guys will know that this originally started as a Ender 3 and then a Ender wire, and now we're a full-blown Switchwire. The only component on this machine that exists from the Ender wire is actually the electronics, which is the MCU, which is this guy right here. That's right, the Big Tree Tech E3 V3 Mini. Rev 3, whatever you want to call it. I don't even remember anymore. It's been so long, but we're replacing that guy with an Octopus V1.1, which has a 446 chip, which is perfect for this because I have 2209 drivers and a Meanwell power supply that's 24 volt, and we're going to use it on this thing, and I'm very excited. Now, we are going to be running Zoll. This is a modified Zoll. I don't like all the extra hardware and all the pins and crap, so this is my mount. It's going to have clicky living on there. Very excited. Got a servo for it already. It's going to have a front motor, and I know these motors were severely underpowered because the input shape was great when I ran it on this thing, but the problem that persisted was the bed could never keep up, and I believe it was because the board was actually underpowered, which I've been able to prove that out already thanks to a buddy of mine and his Ender, and we were testing some things and realized there are limits to that board. Anyway, got some cool nifty little skirts. I didn't do these two-tone because I didn't want to have this green lip that shows here on this against the black. I just want it to be sleek and sexy. I got a slug of parts here already printed, ready to go. I'm very excited about this. I think it's going to be awesome. We got a couple mods left to do, but honestly, this is going to be really slick. We're going to be installing one of these guys. That's right. I love the Sherpa Mini. Now, this is also heavily modified. I can show you those parts here. So basically what I did is I shrunk the tolerance for the bearing, which makes it more of a press fit or a hammer fit. It is solid, and same thing in the front. I wanted to give it more rigidity as much as I could. I probably could have done a better job here, but just ease of life mods for installation for me specifically. Now, if you guys want these files when I'm done with it and I can fully vet the system out, happy to release them. Absolutely happy to release them. I think this is going to be great. Now, electronics bay, I got something a little bit different in a custom little U2C mount. This big piece that's in there was actually from somebody else I found on printables, and I will definitely give that person credit when I actually look up the information who it is, but I did modify it. I didn't like that the Raspberry Pi was basically touching or kissing the Octopus board, so it got moved out about 5 millimeters, and I'm very excited. I think this is going to fit really nice in the chamber. I got the new Zoll faceplate printing because, well, I absolutely freaking hate that I can't use M3 hardware on it. So got rid of all the M2, 2.5, and we're just going to M5, and I'm very excited for this. Anyway, let's touch base on closing this out. I hope you guys follow me on this journey. This is going to be great, ushering in the new year, and then in a couple weeks or maybe a month or so, I got something really impressive to show you guys, and I hope you guys stay tuned for it because I'm still testing this thing, and I just keep getting more and more impressed with it. So time will tell, and if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, and have a happy new year.